We become like the people we spend time with. It's an old adage, but its truth echoes through the centuries. Think about the friends you had in high school, the colleagues you gravitate towards at work. Do those people lift you up or drag you down? The ancient Stoics knew this well. They understood that our environment, especially the people in it, shapes our thoughts, emotions, and ultimately, our character. Surrounding yourself with negative influences is like breathing polluted air. It's insidious, slowly poisoning your spirit. You can't always choose your family or co-workers, but you can choose your friends and the people you allow to influence you. Be selective. Who challenges you to be better, not just in words, but through their actions? Who embodies the virtues you admire? Seek out those individuals. Their gravity will pull you upwards, helping you become the best version of yourself. Remember, life is too short to waste on relationships that diminish you. Choose wisely. Imagine a life where your happiness hinges on the opinions of others. Their approval becomes your drug, their criticism a crushing blow. This, the Stoics warned, is no way to live. Seeking validation from external sources is a recipe for misery. Why? Because you relinquish control. You hand over the keys to your emotional well-being to the whims and fancies of others. Their standards become your ruler, their judgment your prison. The Stoics advocated for a radical notion: indifference to indifferent things. The opinions of others, they argued, fall squarely into this category. Their approval doesn't make you inherently more worthy, nor does their disapproval diminish your value. Free yourself from these chains. Seek validation from within. Let your actions be guided by your own moral compass, your own definition of success. Only then will you find true liberation. We live in a culture obsessed with achievement. Bigger, better, faster. The relentless pursuit of external markers of success. But what happens when these achievements become the sole measure of a person's worth? The Stoics would argue that such a perspective is not only flawed but dangerous. It creates a hierarchy of worth where individuals are judged not by their character but by their accomplishments. This breeds competition, envy, and a constant sense of inadequacy. True fulfillment, the Stoics believed, comes not from what you achieve, but from who you become. It's about cultivating virtues like wisdom, justice, courage, and temperance. These qualities are not measured by trophies or accolades, but by the content of your character. Instead of chasing fleeting external validation, focus on building a life of meaning and purpose. Let your actions be guided by your values, not by the desire for recognition. True success lies in living a life worthy of admiration, not just one that attracts it. Social media has become the modern-day Colosseum, a digital arena where we pit ourselves against carefully curated versions of others. We scroll through feeds filled with highlight reels, comparing our behind-the-scenes struggles with their perfectly filtered lives. This, the Stoics would argue, is a recipe for unhappiness. Comparison is the thief of joy. When we constantly measure ourselves against others, we lose sight of our own unique path. We become so focused on what we lack that we fail to appreciate what we have. This breeds resentment, envy, and a constant sense of dissatisfaction. The Stoics understood that true contentment comes from within. It's about focusing on your own journey, your own growth, your own definition of success. It's about recognizing that everyone has their own unique struggles and triumphs, and comparing your chapter 1 to someone else's chapter 20 is a futile exercise. Instead of comparing yourself to others, compare yourself to who you were yesterday. Focus on your own progress, your own growth, your own journey. Celebrate the successes of others, but don't let their achievements diminish your own. Remember, your worth is not determined by how you measure up to others, but by how you measure up to your own potential. Section 5. The weight of their words. Words have power. They can uplift, inspire, and heal. But they can also wound, belittle, and destroy. The Stoics understood this duality well. They knew that the words we allow to penetrate our minds have the power to shape our thoughts and emotions. Surrounding yourself with individuals who constantly criticize, complain, or gossip is like inviting negativity into your inner sanctum. Their words, like insidious whispers, can erode your self-confidence and poison your outlook on life. The Stoics offered a powerful antidote to this. Choose your influences wisely. Surround yourself with people who uplift you, who challenge you to be better, who inspire you with their words and actions. Pay attention to the language people use, both towards you and others. Do their words build others up or tear them down? Do they inspire hope or foster negativity? the language we use is a reflection of our inner world. Choose to surround yourself with those whose words reflect the kind of world you want to live in. Section 6. The magnetism of negativity. Have you ever noticed how negativity seems to have a magnetic pull? It's like a dark cloud that follows some people, casting a shadow over everything they touch. The Stoics observed this phenomenon and offered a simple explanation: misery loves company. People mired in negativity often seek validation for their worldview. They want others to share their pessimism, their cynicism, their grievances. They may even derive a perverse pleasure from dragging others down to their level. Resist the urge to get sucked into this vortex of negativity. Recognize that you have a choice. You can choose to engage with their negativity, fueling the fire, or you can choose to disengage, to protect your own inner peace. Remember, you can't control what others say or do, but you can control your own reactions. Choose not to let their negativity infect your own outlook. As the Stoic philosopher Marcus Aurelius wrote, "The happiness of your life depends upon the quality of your thoughts." Section 7. The illusion of control. One of the core tenets of Stoicism is the recognition that we control very little in life. We can't control the weather, the traffic, or the actions of others. Yet, we often waste precious energy trying to bend the world to our will, becoming frustrated, angry, and resentful when things don't go according to plan. This illusion of control extends to our relationships. We may try to change people, to mold them into the image we have in our minds. We may try to control their actions, their words, their very thoughts. This, the Stoics would argue, is a recipe for disappointment and frustration. The only thing we truly control is our own response. We can choose how we react to the events and people in our lives. We can choose to approach challenges with acceptance, resilience, and a focus on what we can control. Trying to change others is a futile exercise. Instead, focus on what you can control: your own thoughts, your own emotions, your own actions. By letting go of the need to control everything and everyone around you, you paradoxically gain a greater sense of peace and freedom. Section 8. Shielding your inner citadel. Imagine your mind as a fortress, an inner citadel that houses your thoughts, your emotions, your very being. Now imagine this fortress under constant siege by external forces: negativity, criticism, doubt, and fear. The Stoics understood the importance of protecting this inner sanctum, of building up its defenses against these relentless attacks. The key to defending your inner citadel lies in recognizing that you have a choice in what you allow to penetrate its walls. You can choose to entertain every negative thought, every critical remark, every fear that arises. Or, you can choose to let them pass by like clouds drifting across the sky. This doesn't mean suppressing your emotions or denying the reality of challenging situations. It means choosing not to allow these external forces to define you, to dictate your emotional state. It means cultivating a sense of inner resilience, an unshakable core that remains strong amidst the storms of life. Remember, your mind is your most valuable possession. Protect it fiercely, guard it against negativity, cultivate a space of peace, positivity, and strength within. This is your refuge, your sanctuary, your source of true power. Section 9. The power of detachment. In a world that often feels chaotic and unpredictable, the Stoics offered a powerful tool for navigating life's challenges: detachment. This doesn't mean becoming indifferent or emotionally detached from the world around you. It means recognizing that true peace comes from accepting what you can't control and focusing your energy on what you can. It means letting go of the need to control outcomes, to force things to go your way. Detachment is not about giving up. It's about choosing your battles wisely. It's about recognizing that sometimes the most powerful thing you can do is to surrender to what is, to accept the things you cannot change, and to focus your energy on what you can influence. This might mean detaching from a toxic relationship, letting go of a grudge, or accepting a situation that is beyond your control. By releasing your grip on what you can't control, you free yourself to focus on what truly matters: your own actions, your own responses, your own inner peace. Section 10. The path to inner peace. The Stoics believed that true happiness, true fulfillment, comes not from external circumstances but from within. It's about cultivating a state of inner peace that is independent of the ups and downs of life. This doesn't mean living a life devoid of challenges or difficulties. It means facing those challenges with a sense of equanimity, resilience, and acceptance. The path to inner peace, the Stoics taught, lies in aligning your thoughts, your words, and your actions with nature. It's about living in accordance with reason, virtue, and the understanding that true happiness is found not in fleeting pleasures, but in living a life of purpose and meaning. This is an ongoing journey, not a destination. It's about cultivating daily habits that nurture your mind, body, and spirit. It's about practicing gratitude, mindfulness, and self-reflection. It's about choosing to focus on the good, to find the silver lining in every cloud, to approach each day with a sense of purpose and intention. The Stoics offered a roadmap to navigate life's complexities with grace, resilience, and inner peace. By embracing their teachings, we can learn to weather the storms of life, to find contentment in the present moment, and to live a life worthy of our highest selves. The path to inner peace is within your reach. Take the first step today.